You want to build a killer business, right? Of course you do. You got that fire in your belly, that hunger to crush it. But let me tell you, the road to success is paved with mistakes. People making the same damn mistakes over and over, but not you, not anymore. We're going to dive deep into the top business blunders that can absolutely kill your dreams before they even get off the ground. We're talking game-changing insights here, folks. Listen up, because this is the real deal. This isn't some fluffy motivational talk. This is about avoiding the pitfalls, the traps that can sabotage your hustle and leave you empty-handed. So, buckle up, grab your notebooks, and get ready to learn from the best. Let's break down these mistakes and get you on the path to building a business that doesn't just survive. It freaking thrives. Look, I'm all about hustle, about diving in headfirst and making things happen. But even I know you can't build a house without a blueprint. Same goes for your business. A business plan is your roadmap, your GPS for success. Without it, you're just driving blindfolded, you think you can wing it, figure it out as you go. Maybe, but why take that risk? A solid business plan forces you to define your target audience, your revenue streams, your marketing strategy, everything. It's your playbook, your game plan for crushing it. And don't give me that business plans are too corporate nonsense. This isn't about writing a boring document to impress some stuffy investor. It's about clarity, about understanding your own goals and how you're going to achieve them. So get your head out of the clouds and get real. Put in the work, map out your vision, and create a business plan that's going to guide you to the top. No excuses. You can have the best product or service in the world, but if you're trying to sell it to the wrong people, you're dead in the water. This is where so many entrepreneurs screw up. They're so busy building their thing that they forget who they're building it for. Understanding your target market is non-negotiable. It's about identifying the specific group of people who are most likely to need, want, and buy what you're selling. It's about getting into their heads, understanding their pain points, their desires, their aspirations. Think about it. If you're selling luxury watches, you're not going to waste your time marketing to college students on a budget. You're going to target affluent professionals who appreciate quality and craftsmanship. The more you know about your target audience, the better you can tailor your message, your marketing, and even your product development to resonate with them. It's about speaking their language, connecting on a deeper level, and building trust. Listen, guys, underestimating your competition is like walking into the octagon blindfolded. You might think you're the biggest, baddest dude out there, but without knowing who you're up against, you're going to get knocked out cold. Business is a contact sport. Plain and simple. You've got to know what the other players are bringing to the table. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What's their game plan? You need to study their every move. Look, I'm not saying you need to become best friends with your competitors, but you need to respect them. You need to understand their hustle, their grind, because the more you know about them, the better equipped you'll be to outmaneuver them in the marketplace. This isn't about being paranoid, it's about being prepared. It's about knowing the landscape, anticipating the next move, and always staying one step ahead. Remember, in business, just like in the octagon, there's no room for complacency. All right, let's talk about money, because without it, you don't have a business, you have a hobby, and trust me, I love hobbies, but they shouldn't be confused with your livelihood. Poor financial management is like a slow leak in your tire. You might not notice it at first, but eventually it's going to leave you stranded on the side of the road. You need to treat your finances like you treat your best customer, with care, attention, and a whole lot of respect. That means tracking every dollar, understanding your cash flow, and making smart investments. Look, I get it. Numbers can be scary, but you can't afford to bury your head in the sand. Get educated, hire a professional, do whatever it takes to get a handle on your finances. Let me tell you something. Your customers are the lifeblood of your business. They're the ones who are going to make or break you. You can have the best product in the world, But if you're not listening to your customers, you're dead in the water. Neglecting customer feedback is like ignoring a flashing neon sign that says, "Danger, wrong way." Your customers are giving you valuable insights into what they want, what they need, and what they expect from your brand. Every interaction, every review, every complaint is a goldmine of information. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to improve your business. Look, I'm not saying you need to bend over backwards for every single customer, but you need to create a culture where feedback is valued, where customers feel heard, and where their opinions are taken seriously. Listen, you could have the best product or service in the world, but if nobody knows about it, you're playing a losing game. Imagine you've created something truly revolutionary, something that could change lives or disrupt an industry, but if it remains hidden, it's as if it doesn't exist at all. The marketplace is crowded, and standing out requires more than just a great idea. That's right, not investing in marketing is like trying to survive without oxygen. Marketing breathes life into your business, giving it the visibility and traction it needs to thrive. Without it, your business is just gasping for air, struggling to stay afloat in a sea of competitors. You might last a little while, but eventually you're going to suffocate. The initial buzz might keep you going for a bit, but without a sustained marketing effort, that buzz will fade. You'll find yourself overwhelmed, stressed, and wondering why your incredible product isn't flying off the shelves. Too many entrepreneurs, especially in the early stages, think they can just rely on word of mouth. They believe that if their product is good enough, people will naturally talk about it and spread the word. While word of mouth is powerful, it's not a strategy you can control or scale. They think, oh, my product is so good it'll sell itself. But the reality is, even the best products need a push. They need a platform, a voice, and a strategy to reach the right audience. Without that, they're just another item on the shelf waiting to be discovered. Let me tell you, that's complete BS. The idea that a product can sell itself is a myth. Every successful product you've ever heard of had a marketing engine behind it, driving awareness and engagement. It's not about luck, it's about strategy and execution. Word of mouth is great, don't get me wrong, but it's not enough in today's noisy world. With so many brands vying for attention, you need to be proactive. You need to cut through the noise and make sure your message is heard. Relying solely on word of mouth is like whispering in a crowded room. You need to be actively putting your brand out there, building relationships, and giving people a reason to choose you over the competition. It's about creating a presence, a story, and a connection that resonates with your audience. It's about showing them why you're the best choice. You gotta hustle, put in the work, and get your name out there. It's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. Identify where your audience spends their time and meet them there. Be relentless in your pursuit of visibility and engagement, whether it's social media, content marketing, paid ads, or influencer collaborations. Find what works for you and go all in. Each platform and strategy has its strengths, and it's up to you to discover which ones align with your brand and goals. Don't be afraid to experiment and pivot as needed. Experiment, track your results, and double down on what's working. Data is your friend. Use it to refine your approach, optimize your campaigns, and ensure you're getting the best return on your investment. Marketing is as much about analytics as it is about creativity. The key is to be consistent and provide value. Consistency builds trust, and value keeps your audience coming back. It's not just about selling, it's about educating, entertaining, and engaging your audience in meaningful ways. Don't just shout about how great you are. Instead, show your audience why they should care. Highlight the benefits, solve their problems, and make their lives better. Your marketing should be a conversation, not a monologue. Engage your audience, provide valuable content, and build real connections. Respond to comments, ask for feedback, and show that you value their input. Building a community around your brand creates loyalty and advocacy. That's how you cut through the noise and build a brand that resonates. It's about creating a lasting impression and a loyal customer base. When you invest in marketing, you're investing in the future of your business. So, breathe life into your brand and watch it thrive. Let me tell you something. Entrepreneurship can be a lonely journey. It's a path filled with late nights, early mornings, and countless hours of hard work. You might find yourself sitting alone in your office, staring at your computer screen, wondering if all this effort is worth it. You're grinding it out day in and day out, pouring your heart and soul into your business. Every decision, every task, every challenge falls on your shoulders. The weight of responsibility can be overwhelming and the pressure to succeed can be immense. And while that passion and dedication are crucial, you can't do it all alone. No matter how talented or driven you are, there are limits to what one person can achieve. The journey to success is not meant to be a solo endeavor. That's why building a strong team is non-negotiable. A team that complements your skills, shares your vision, and brings diverse perspectives to the table can make all the difference. Collaboration and teamwork are the cornerstones of any successful venture. Trying to wear all the hats yourself might seem heroic in the beginning, but it's a recipe for burnout and ultimately failure. The demands of running a business are too great for one person to handle alone. Delegating tasks and trusting others to take on responsibilities is essential. You need a team of talented, passionate individuals who share your vision and are ready to hustle alongside you. These are the people who will stand by you during the tough times and celebrate with you during the victories. They are your support system, your partners in success. Remember, your team is an extension of you. They represent your brand, your values, and your mission. Their actions and attitudes reflect on your business. So it's crucial to build a team that embodies the qualities you want to be known for. They're the ones interacting with customers, building your product, and representing your brand to the world. Their dedication and hard work are what drive your business forward. Investing in their growth and development is investing in the future of your business. So, invest in finding the right people who not only possess the skills and experience you need, but also align with your company culture and values. The right team members will not only perform their tasks efficiently, but will also contribute to a positive and productive work environment. Look for individuals who are eager to learn, passionate about what you're building, and bring their own unique strengths to the table. Diversity in skills and perspectives can lead to innovative solutions and creative problem solving. When you have a team that gels well and works together effectively, magic happens. The synergy created by a cohesive team can propel your business to new heights. Together you can achieve more than you ever could alone. Teamwork truly makes the dream work. We live in a world that's constantly evolving. Technology is advancing at lightning speed, consumer behavior is shifting, and new trends are emerging all the time. If you're not paying attention, you're going to get left behind. Ignoring industry trends is like driving with your eyes closed. You might think you're on the right track, but you're headed straight for a crash. You need to be aware of what's happening in your industry, what your competitors are doing, and what your customers are demanding. Now, I'm not saying you need to jump on every single bandwagon. Not every trend is going to be relevant to your business, and chasing after every shiny object will only distract you from your core goals. But you need to be informed. You need to understand the forces that are shaping your industry and be prepared to adapt. Read industry publications, attend conferences, follow thought leaders on social media, and most importantly, listen to your customers. They'll tell you what they want, what they need, and what they're looking for. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk over-expansion. It's a topic that doesn't get enough attention, but it's crucial for the longevity of your business. This is a mistake I've seen way too many businesses make, and it can be a killer. Over-expansion can lead to a myriad of problems that can cripple even the most promising ventures. You're riding high, crushing it, maybe even got featured in Forbes. The accolades are pouring in, and it feels like nothing can stop you. You're feeling invincible, and you want to scale like yesterday. The excitement of rapid growth can be intoxicating. But hold your horses, Gary V. Jr., not so fast. Expansion is not just about ambition, it's about strategy and timing. Listen, I'm all about hustle and going all in, but there's a fine line between aggressive growth and reckless expansion. Overexpansion can be like trying to eat an entire pizza in one bite. It sounds tempting, but it's a recipe for disaster. You might think you can handle it, that your business is ready for the big leagues, but your stomach, in this case, your infrastructure, just isn't ready. Your systems, processes, and team need to be robust enough to handle the increased load. You overextend your resources, dilute your brand, and stretch your team too thin. the quality of your product or service starts to suffer, and before you know it, you're drowning in debt, struggling to keep up with the financial demands of a bloated operation, struggling to manage a bloated operation. The chaos can be overwhelming, and it can take a toll on your mental and physical health. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. It's not just a cliche. It's a proven strategy for sustainable growth. Focus on building a solid foundation, ensuring that every aspect of your business is strong and resilient, one brick at a time. Methodical, deliberate growth is the key to long-term success. Don't try to be everywhere, doing everything all at once. Multitasking can lead to mistakes and oversights. Master your niche, dominate your market, and become the go-to expert in your field. And then, and only then, think about strategically expanding. Expansion should be a calculated move, not a knee-jerk reaction to success. And when you do expand, do it thoughtfully. Consider all the variables and potential challenges. Make sure you have the right team, the right processes, and the right resources in place to support that growth. Your team is your backbone, and the right resources in place to support that growth. Without adequate resources, even the best plans can fail. Don't let your ambition outpace your ability to execute. Ambition is great, but it needs to be balanced with practical execution. That's a recipe for disaster, so take a step back, evaluate your readiness, and plan your growth carefully. Your future self will thank you. Let's talk about something super important. Entrepreneurs, something that's near and dear to my heart, work-life balance. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Gary V, Mr. Hustle, talking about work-life balance. What's next? You telling me to sleep in? Look, I'm all about putting in the work, grinding it out, and building your empire. But here's the thing, if you're constantly burning the candle at both ends, you're going to burn out. And a burnt-out entrepreneur is about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. You've got to take care of yourself, both physically and mentally. You can't pour from an empty cup. Make time for things you enjoy, things that recharge your batteries. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, hitting the gym, or just disconnecting for a few hours to clear your head, self-care is not selfish. It's essential. There you have it, folks. 10 common business mistakes to avoid like the plague. From not having a clear plan to neglecting customer feedback, these pitfalls can trip up even the most seasoned entrepreneurs. Remember, building a successful business is a journey, not a destination. There will be bumps in the road, detours, and maybe even a few U-turns. But by avoiding these common mistakes, you'll be well on your way to creating a thriving business that stands the test of time. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future business tips and advice. And remember, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Now go out there and crush it.